While young Sheldon's spin-off Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage might be promising, the third show in the Big Bang Theory's universe is still taking a major stylistic risk. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage continues where young Sheldon's story left off, bringing back many characters from the popular sitcom spin-off. Sheldon left for Caltech in the finale of Young Sheldon, so Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage will focus on the rest of the Cooper family and specifically his older brother Georgie. As implied by its title, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage will finally explain why Georgie and Mandy separated before The Big Bang Theory. In The Big Bang Theory Season 11, Episode 23, The Sibling Realignment, Georgie revealed that he had an ex-wife during his first appearance in the series. Emily Osment's Mandy joined young Sheldon's cast of characters in Season 5, and she and Georgie soon started a rocky romance that culminated with their Season 7 marriage. Thus, viewers already know that this marriage eventually ends in divorce, but it is not yet clear why this divorce happened and whether the couple later reunited. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage can answer these questions, although the show will do so in an unexpected way. Young Sheldon's Georgie and Mandy spin-off changes Young Sheldon's format. The spin-off is a multi-camera show unlike Young Sheldon's single-camera style. Unlike its predecessor, Young Sheldon's spin-off Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage will be a multi-camera sitcom with a laugh track. The Big Bang Theory utilized this traditional network sitcom style, but its follow-up, Young Sheldon, replaced this approach with a more modern format. Young Sheldon was a single-camera sitcom, like most contemporary offerings in the genre. Many major sitcoms throughout the zeros and tens, from The Office to Modern Family to Arrested Development to Scrubs to Malcolm in the Middle to Community, eschewed the multi-camera setup. Broadly speaking, single-camera sitcoms have more creative freedom and more emotional immersion. The Big Bang Theory itself became popular partially as a result of the multi-camera format's dwindling relevance. In contrast, the multi-camera sitcom style allows for broader humor, more heightened characters, and a more traditional sitcom tone. Both How I Met Your Mother and The Big Bang Theory itself became popular partially as a result of the multi-camera format's dwindling relevance. Multi-camera sitcoms were commonplace in the 80s and 90s, but as the style became less popular, shows like The Big Bang Theory could stand out by adopting this old-fashioned approach. Now, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage hopes to succeed by taking this path. However, this will be a big risk since young Sheldon has already introduced the show's main characters. Georgie and Mandy's spin-off fits the Big Bang Theory creator's style. Chuck Lorre's sitcoms are mostly multi-camera shows. It is unusual for a series to switch from one format to another, since both require very different performance styles and tones. However, young Sheldon's Georgie and Mandy spin-off will see the stars of a single-camera sitcom become the heroes of a multi-camera show. This could be a tough transition as, broadly speaking, multi-camera shows require performances that are more theatrical and have different comedic timing. Viral videos that remove the laugh track from popular multi-camera shows like The Big Bang Theory and Friends prove how much their pacing differs from single-camera shows, which are usually less heightened. That said, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage is in good hands. It is not clear whether The Big Bang Theory's third spin-off will be another multi-camera sitcom, but the show's co-creator is a legend in the genre. Chuck Lorre, who co-created The Big Bang Theory, Young Sheldon, and Georgie, and Mandy's First Marriage, has worked as a showrunner and / or co-creator on almost a dozen multi-camera sitcoms over the decades. A lot of these shows were huge successes, like Grace Under Fire, Dharma, and Greg, 2.5 Men, and of course, The Big Bang Theory itself. Why Georgie and Mandy's sitcom format change is a big risk. The multi-camera format is dying out. Despite Lorre's pedigree, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage format switch is a big stylistic risk. Not only are multi-camera sitcoms often zanier and more cartoony than their single-camera competitors, But the format itself isn't as popular as it was during the 90s or even the zeros. The Neighborhood and The Conners are two of the last major network shows to successfully keep the format alive. But Abbott Elementary, Ghosts, and a host of animated comedies are quickly rendering the style increasingly irrelevant. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage recasting young Sheldon characters is tricky. But reviving an entire style is even harder. Shows like WandaVision and Kevin can himself further complicate Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage's move to multi-camera.